Hey guys, on today's video, I bought a 1996 Mustang SVT Cobra convertible with only 70,100 miles. Good morning everybody, my name is Mike the Baldadonis and I buy and sell cars as a hobby and I bring you guys along with me, showing you the pros and cons of each vehicle that I buy. So how is your summer going? I live in the Boston area and being June, I've been looking for convertibles, usually at the end of winter so I can start stocking up. Last year I had a BMW M3 convertible, a Volkswagen VR6 Cabriolet with a big turbo in it, and I also had a BMW 330 Ci convertible. I like to have convertibles every year because they sell like that. I've always been a fan of convertibles. I had Jeeps. I just loved the top off and enjoying the air going through my hair. But that I had hair at one time, but what are you gonna do? All right, anyways, 3 weeks ago, I sold a 2004 Lexus SC430 to an older gentleman. It was part of his retirement gift to himself and his wife. So his name was Al. Al, thank you very much. I hope you enjoy it. And I have money in my pocket. I live on Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace. And as you can see, I've been looking at cars for the past couple of months, and it's just very difficult to find a good deal, especially with all this crap going on with the inflation of the cars. It's crazy. Even my dealership friends are paying 20% more for used cars. But when you're looking at cars, people are misleading you. And I'm going to talk about that on another video, but being misled is the worst because I've been traveling to like Maine, New Hampshire, Boston area. I'm all over the place in New England, and just talking to them, feeling them out, and when you get there, you're fully disappointed because, for example, yesterday I went to look at a Saab Vigan convertible, and he said it was restored. When I got there, I'm like, when did it get restored? Because they looked nothing like the picture. And by the way, the picture was 3 years old. He just reused that picture that the old seller was using. So very disappointed, and it's annoying. But anyways, I found this 1996 Cobra. So let's read the ad. Now, I reached out to that gentleman on a Thursday night, trying to get to see the car on Friday or a Saturday, but it was raining. We had a big, like 4 or 5 day rain, like we had like several inches of rain, so it was pouring out, and I had my friend Stanley come up, and we're gonna take a ride on Sunday. I said, you know what, this car is gonna sell eventually, like really quick if I don't jump on it, because where are you gonna find an all original 70,000 mile Cobra that's black interior, black top? Excuse me. I have the AC running. Anyways, I was like, I need to see this car, and I need to see it quick because cars are selling very quickly. I went to see a white one, which you're gonna see right here. Total piece of junk. Total piece of junk. It was not worth half the money as the black one is, and he was asking the same amount of money, and no way possible I was paying that. So anyways, so the person I bought the car from was stationed in the Navy down in Florida, so it was a Florida car to begin with, and over the years, you know, it ended up in New Hampshire, so I bought it in New Hampshire. So when I was looking at it, you know, you can tell the car was pretty mint. I'm gonna give the car a 9 as a rating overall because it does have a couple little slight things in it. It does have a little wear and tear, which is perfect. It really is, because you don't want a brand new car because you're gonna baby it. You're not gonna drive it. You're not gonna, you know, you take it to a car show. You don't want nobody near it. That's the thing about cars that are like in pristine condition. You can't really enjoy them. This car, you can drive it, you can enjoy it, you still want to clean it, and you feel really good about owning it. The top's like brand new, has a little bit of fraying, so what? The interior is almost perfect. The driver's seat a little worn. Just think about a leather jacket. When the elbows start to crack in the leather jacket, it's not torn, it's not ripped, it's just been used. Okay, so that driver's seat does have some wear and tear, but nothing bad, you know. It did come with seat covers. I put those on because of the heat. Anyways, I drove it home in the rain and I felt bad about it because the car was so nice. And I sat in my house for about 2 or 3 days before the rain stopped, and I did a full detail. Well, not a full, I didn't wax it, but I did clean it up pretty good. And I had a friend of mine, she's been looking for convertibles, and she wanted something that was antique, something 25 years old, so she can put a little antique license plate on it and take it to the car show, something she can enjoy. So I gave her a call, she came out to take a look at it, and when she came over, the car battery shit the bed. I was like, I just moved the car. I turned it around in the driveway, I backed it up, she pulled up, click, click, click. I was like, oh my God. So now I'm jump starting the car. Embarrassing. I have somebody that's interested in the car, and the first thing that happens, the battery shits the bed. That's very embarrassing. So I jump started, we take it for a ride. You know, the car's been sitting. The guy had it in this garage for quite a long time, probably never used it. I don't even think he used it this year at all. So let me see if I can charge up the battery. And when I got the car home, a couple days later, I did my washing, my detail on the car. And while it was in the driveway, doing the photos, the battery died completely. So I had to take the battery out. I had a spare battery in my garage. I put it in just to move it into my garage. So my friend was very interested in it. She said she was gonna buy it. I was like, okay. Now, the thing with this car, I got a really good deal because most of the car's original. You heard that it has some new brakes, it has some new tires, it's in really good shape. But being an original, there's a catch-22 with that. Sooner or later, the valve cover gasket is gonna go. The hoses are gonna go. The thermostat, did I say water pump, and whatever else. You know what I mean? Things I'm gonna start to be needing replacement. So selling a car to a friend is difficult. So I didn't make any real money off her. I got a finder's fee, and her knowing that she has to put some work into it eventually, she's okay with that, because who's the first person that's gonna get the phone call? It's me, Mike. Now it's been a while since I had a Mustang. I had plenty of them back in the day. I was a 5.0 guy. I've had many 5.0 Mustangs a long time ago, and I just simply got out of them. I bought different cars, old VWs, rat rods, race cars, everything in between, European cars. I'm just a car enthusiast, like I keep saying. Anyways, it felt like I was back home starting that thing up with the Flowmasters. I was like, yeah. Driving it, it's a very heavy car. It handles okay, you know, it's got the stock suspension, so that's one thing I told my friend Renee that she might want to change, is either get a nice lowering kit or just get stock factory stuff and just freshen everything up and just leave it as is. That was what appealed to me, was the originality of the car. I like the rims. You know, people don't like the rims, but I do. I like the originality of the whole car itself. So if I was to keep it, I would keep it look just the way it is and just drive it. Because in today's standards, it's a slow car. 305 horsepower, you know, it's not that fast. You get today's 4-cylinder turbo cars that will blow that thing away, you know? Like, almost anything will blow that car away these days. But it's from 1996, it's the first year Cobra, and there's something to be said for the originality of the car. I was looking at SVOs, they have the 4 cylinders, you know, and you buy it because at that time, it was cool. It's still cool. It's just not that fast. So a lot of people, it's a nostalgia thing, because I'm almost 52 years old. So when I look back in those cars, those were something special. So some of the pros and cons of the car. The pros, all original for the most part, besides the exhaust. It's been garage, I think, for most of its life because it's that clean. And being 25 years old, you can get antique plates, you can get the insurance for that, and you go to car shows, you can be proud. Yeah, it has a couple little things, a little wear here and there, but that's something to be expected. You can be proud taking that car anywhere. And the cons, well, because it only has 70,000 miles, things are gonna pop up. You know, eventually there's gonna be a clutch. Eventually, who knows when that's gonna happen. You know, you're gonna need valve cover gaskets, you're gonna need a tune-up, you're gonna need hoses, you're gonna need a radiator, water pump, whatever. There's maintenance that's gonna happen eventually. So that is the pros and cons. So my impression of the car, overall, it's slow, it's heavy. You know, it does not impress me, but because of it being 1996, it was something special then. So that's why I like about it, you know. Cool cars don't have to be fast cars. They don't. They really don't. I mean, the car's quick enough, but it's just not fast. So if you're looking for a fast Cobra, 1996 may not be the year for you. And just enjoy the car for what it is. Just have fun. That's it. So I want to thank the owner for selling me the car. I want to thank Renee for buying it from me. And I hope you enjoy it for many, many years. And till the next time, guys, Baldadonis out.